Hello everyone, this is Gene again. I'm back with another video. So I just want to make a really quick video, and as you can see I found my phone again. So I was watching a Viva Frey, I think his name is. He's one of those Lost Lane type of YouTubers. I like him a lot. I'm starting to like him more than Legal Eagle because I think Legal Eagle is starting to allow his personal biases to influence his content, at least on some topics, but that's a story for another day. That's not why I'm making this video. I was just watching his video and he was talking about how YouTube is updating its terms of service in December, I believe on December 10th, and how there is a clause now in the new terms of service that are to take place in December, stating that YouTube at its sole discretion has the right to terminate not only a YouTube channel, but the associated Google account if providing services to this channel or this content creator or whatnot is no longer commercially viable. So I actually have the terms of service pulled up right here on my computer, as I hope you can see, right? So I hope you can see that. Sorry for my hand. See, this is the problem with shaky cam. But anyway, so I'm going to read it so that you guys can understand the message that I have for YouTube personally, especially since I do not monetize my videos, right? You don't see ads on the video, and please, if you ever do see ads, let me know, because I didn't authorize running them. I don't run ads for a very specific reason, which I will be getting into in a little bit. But I don't run ads, I don't promote or sell anything, I don't have a Patreon or things of that sort, and I don't see myself getting one for reasons, again, I will explain in a little bit. So let me read the terms exactly so that I'm not misremembering or misrepresenting what YouTube is saying. So according to YouTube, in their updated terms of service, again, which are going to take effect, I believe, December 10th of 2019, this falls under account suspensions and termination. And so that's like the general header it's under. And then in particular headline it's under is terminations by YouTube for service changes. Now it says here that YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. So that's what the actual language is, that they can terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service being YouTube and Google. They're basically one and the same now, since Google purchased YouTube about a decade or so ago now. That they can terminate your access either through your YouTube account or your Google account if YouTube, which it's not a person, right? It's a group of people, I guess you could say, but YouTube is not a person. But if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. So my message to YouTube is, you're not going to make me monetize. I don't want to monetize. You can't make me. And if you deem that I am not commercially viable and you're going to terminate me because I won't make you cash, then yeah, we're going to have some problems, okay? Let's just put it like this. Just because I am one small brown lady from New York City does not mean that I don't know people or that I don't have people or know people in fairly high places, okay? I happen to work with and for and have friends who work in the law. We'll just put it that way. So if I need to, I don't want to, but if I need to, I will contact them for advice. Right? So there's my message to YouTube. Now, I want to explain why I decided to not monetize. Almost a year ago now. I started this channel, I believe, in December of 2018. We're in November of 2019, so it's been almost a year now. I decided not to monetize because I did not want Google to have control over me. I did not want them to try to control me via trying to censor what content I create and how I express myself. I follow many content creators who buck the system, who buck the trend, who do not support, either in whole or in part, the party line, regressive, progressive SJW, overreactionary culture that we're living in. Right? Whether it be Comicsgate creators, whether it be Tim Pool, whether it be Liana K, and many others. Those are the channels I follow because they do their best to express themselves and they don't support this very harsh culture that we find ourselves in. And if you've ever followed any of those channels, you'll know, especially if you follow, say, like Tim Pool, right? You'll know that one of the first things they'll mention in the video is how difficult it is these days to make money off YouTube because of the fact that they are very critical of the culture that we're in, that YouTube has played a big part in creating, right? And what they'll usually do is ask you to donate to a Patreon or a PayPal, Subscribestar, right? And they'll mention how they get deranked or demonetized or shadow banned because they say certain words. Tim Pool, for example, mentions plenty of times in the beginning of his videos or during his videos that he can't say certain words anymore because the video will then be demonetized or deranked or whatnot by YouTube. And I want to be clear, I don't bring this up to shame Tim Pool or to shame any other content creators where doing YouTube is their job, right? I actually feel for them because they don't necessarily have the freedom that I have to buck the trend. I'm able to make a video like this where I pretty much give the middle finger to YouTube because I have a regular job outside of this. YouTube is not my primary source of income, let alone even main source of income as it is for many full-time YouTubers. I do this on the side about once a week when I get a chance, when I have time and when I feel inspired. For me, it's a side hobby. A side hobby that I knew I was never going to make money on because I don't trust YouTube. YouTube, in my opinion, I think it's proven itself time and again, makes, how do I explain it? They try to control the type of content, and this is just my viewpoint, but I think that there's a lot of examples of it. They try to control your content, the content that you make, with money. With the idea of money, right? If you want to make money, if you want to be able to run ads, if you want your videos to appear in searches and whatnot, you need to be a good little boy or be a good little girl and, toe the party line and don't be critical and don't swear in your videos and all this other stuff, right? Be advertiser friendly. Be family friendly. I'm a New Yorker. I don't play that. Okay? I don't play that at all. It reminds me of the song Nice Boys, right? Nice boys don't play rock and roll. I happen to listen to a lot of rock and roll, so I am by no means a nice woman. At least not according to YouTube, right? I'm not going to play this game with them. I make content because I want to make content. And I will express myself the way I have chosen to. And I do not give a damn what YouTube thinks. If I want to not swear in videos, then I won't swear. If I want to curse everything and everyone, that's what I'll do. It's my video. You can't tell me how to create it. If I want to criticize YouTube in a video, I'll do it. If I want to criticize somebody on the far left, I'll do it. If I want to criticize Mark Wade, I'll do it. If I want to criticize somebody on the right, I'll do it. I do what I want. Okay, I have enough people in the real world, in real life, telling me what to do. This is the one space where, for better or worse, I express myself the way I want to. Some people will agree, some people will disagree, and I'm perfectly fine with all that. But I will be damned if YouTube is going to tell me what I can cover and how I can cover it. If I want to call Monica Rial a liar, because that's exactly what she is, then I'll do it. If I want to say that Funimation needs to be shut the F down because they're a den of snakes and they've ruined the anime community, I'll say it. Because that's exactly what has happened, and that is my opinion. And guess what? You're not going to take it from me, and you're not going to censor me. I am not tied to YouTube by a purse string, and I don't want to be. And YouTube, you cannot make me monetize. I want to repeat that. I'm not going to monetize for you. If I won't monetize for myself, why the hell would I monetize for you? You can't make me. Now, if you try to shut me down, okay, you have the right. It's your terms of service. It's your service. I'll simply find another way to express myself, be it in comments, or if you shut me down there, I'll express myself some other way. Maybe I'll start a vlog or a blog or something. I don't know. But I will tell you this much. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to stop talking and stop expressing my thoughts and my opinions until I've decided I've had enough. You don't tell a New Yorker to shut up. You sit there or you stand there and you take it until they are done yelling at you. And I'm not done yelling yet. So hopefully, coming into the new year, nothing will happen to the channel. But in case something does, I will certainly make an effort to let you guys know if YouTube tries to suddenly shut me down because I'm not commercially viable. Honey, that's entirely by choice. But anyway, if they try to shut me down, I'll let you know. And I will continue to make content, whether it's this way, whether it's the other way, which, believe it or not, even though I don't spend money, which is why the videos are decidedly lo-fi, I do spend a lot of time. That video that I did most recently, that alone took like hours of editing, and it may not seem like much. It's like an 18-minute video, but still, having to do the recording and then edit and then find all the pictures and the music and all other stuff, that takes hours. That took me most of the night. I think it was around like midnight when I finally uploaded it, and I think I started working on that around like 9 something. So believe me, it cost me something. It cost me time. But it's time well spent, and I don't mind spending it. It's a nice little side hobby to have. But if YouTube wants to take that away from me because I'm not making them money, then believe me, I'll just find some other way to do it. So that's it. That's all I have to say. So all I have to say to YouTube is this. I'm hoping that you will leave me alone, because I haven't done anything to you. But if you don't, then all I have to say to you is this. Remember the end of the song "Killing in the Name" by Rage Against the Machine? Right? Remember how that song ends with Zach De La Rocha shouting, "F you, I won't do what you tell me!" That is my message to you, YouTube. You are not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to tell me how to express myself. And you're not going to tell me to become commercially viable by low-key trying to threaten access not only to my YouTube account, but to my Google account. Now, you scrap the YouTube, I'm not too concerned, but you scrap my Google account, because that's where my internet life is. Oh, we're going to have a problem. Okay? We're going to have a problem. I hope we don't have a problem. But if you try to touch my Google account, Google, especially for some sort of ambiguous, arbitrary reason, like not commercially viable, then we're going to have a problem. And I don't want to have problems. But if we do end up having problems, believe me, I know how to get legal representation. We'll just put it that way. I'm friends with legal representation. But anyway, so that's the video. Wasn't exactly a video I thought I'd be making today, but hey, this be life. So I will see you around, and hopefully I'll still have a channel. I should at least still have a channel until December 10th, right? Really, I'm hoping that there will really nothing will come of this. But knowing YouTube and how there is much of the part of the social media mafia as Twitter and Facebook are, you can't let anything slide. So those are my opinions, those are my thoughts, and that is my message to YouTube. I'm not going to monetize for you. I'm not going to become commercially viable for you. I don't give a damn how you make money, but you're not making it off of me. What's that old line from Welcome to the Jungle? I believe it goes, you can have anything you want. You can have anything you want, but you better not take it from me. So anyway, that's the vid. See you guys around. Have a nice Sunday. Bye.